And then I'm gonna do my skincare. So I have to tell you guys a story. Like, it feels weird to talk. And so sometimes it's easy to get caught up in the things that we really think that we have to do to survive, that we almost put on the back burner, the things that are healthy for us and the things that God needs us to do. And know if God wants you to get rid of something, because guess what? Sometimes God does want you to get rid of things that you think are good. I really don't like that my slippers make that sound. Hi, this is Katie. In today's video, I'm gonna do a little get ready with me mixed with a little like mindset update kind of chat that I'm gonna do while I'm doing my makeup. But right now, I just wanna like do my skincare. I just showered and got dressed, and we're gonna do my skincare, do my hair, do my makeup, all that kind of stuff. Just like a slower, kind of calmer get ready with me. And so right now I'm gonna put deodorant on, Native Cashmere and Rain. Love this, love this. I'm gonna put this on. And then I'm gonna do my skincare. So I have to tell you guys a story. Okay, so I have been using this Hero Pore Purity Mask for the last month or so. I've maybe used it 5 or 6 times, and I really liked it. There's sulfur, there's clay. I really liked it. But then about a week ago, I finally added, I know I mentioned I was going to, but I didn't yet. I finally added benzoyl peroxide into my skincare routine because my skin has been breaking out a lot. And so I added that back in, and I obviously was not doing this mask and the benzoyl peroxide at the same time because that's way too much. But I did the benzoyl peroxide for like 2 or 3 days. And then I realized that that was like starting to itch my skin. And so with a product like that, some people can start doing it once a day and it's okay for their skin, but other people need to start really just like with any product, like an acid or something. Some people can start using it right away a little more frequently, and some people need to use it only like once or twice a week to start out with. And so for me, I used it like 3 days in a row, and then it like started to really itch my skin. So I'm like, okay, that's too much for my skin. I'm only gonna do the benzoyl peroxide maybe twice a week. And so I did spend like days not using it. And then after not using it for a few days, I was like, oh, let me do this Hero Pore Purity Mask that again, I've done maybe 5 times before. So I did this mask yesterday, and you're supposed to leave it on for 10 minutes. And I left it on for maybe 2 minutes, and my skin started to like feel like it was burning. And I was like, what is going on? I've used this so many times before. What is going on? So after another couple minutes, I washed it off. Should I have washed it off immediately? Yes. But I didn't. After a couple more minutes, I washed it off. And then I realized, I don't know if you can see, you probably can't, but oh, my slippers, they make like a sticky noise on the floor, by the way. Anyway, my skin right now is so dry. Like this right here is basically just like one big dry patch now. Like it feels like flaky and scaly now. This feels super dry. It feels super dry right here. My forehead is a little dry, but not as bad, but this feels so dry and tight. Like it feels weird to talk. I don't know, I doubt you can tell. I mean, this is obviously still all breakouts and stuff, obviously. I thought it was getting a little bit better, but it's still not great. But yeah, so this is all like super dry now. So even after I took the mask off, I went in with this. This is a new moisturizer that I got because you really can't mix benzoyl peroxide with much. And my other moisturizers either have peptides or they have lipids or something like that, and you're not supposed to mix. I already like Googled all of it. You're not supposed to mix all of that. And so I found one moisturizer in a brand that I trust that does not, at least from what I can tell, does not have ingredients that counteract or that are too much or too harsh with the benzoyl peroxide. So anyway, what I at least assumed with this is that it's a barrier gel cream. By the way, it's Pacifica Barrier Care Gel, the Hydro Dew Slime. I don't like that name, but it's vegan mucin and ectoin? I don't know. Anyway, it just seemed gentle enough. And again, ingredient-wise, it seemed safe with the benzoyl peroxide. After I used this clay mask and I took it off because it was burning, I just put this on because I'm like, this seems to be sensitive. I just put this on. This also burned after that. I don't think it was because of this. I just think anything I put on after this was going to burn. So I washed this off too. And then I'm like, what am I gonna do? I literally did not think about it because I did not use the benzoyl peroxide for days before I tried to use this. And I just didn't think that it was gonna be a problem, but I guess it was. So what I did last night is I just kind of let my skin stay dry and not great for, I don't know, like an hour or so. And then I just put on Aquaphor. And this did not irritate my skin. So now it's the next morning. I don't know if I should try one of these again. It doesn't burn or hurt or itch or anything right now. It just feels very tight and like feels very dry. So I don't know if I want to go in with just like my regular vegan ceramide that is very gentle, or if I want to go in with this, or if I just want to go in with Aquaphor. I don't know. I don't know, but I have like 30 seconds to decide because this video is going to be long. And I'm just going to wash my hands and then we're going to decide. Okay? I don't know. I think I should probably just go in with Aquaphor. I think maybe for a couple days. This is just the Healing Balm stick. I do have Aquaphor in a squeezy tube, but I'm just going to use this. It's just a bummer because I thought the acne was getting a little bit better and then it's kind of not actually. And then, yeah, then I accidentally burned my skin. So that's not great. And it's just like super, super dry and flaky now. So we'll see. It doesn't super hurt, but the acne kind of hurts. But the tightness just feels very tight, like very tight. Okay, so I'm just gonna use Aquaphor on my face today and we're just gonna see how that goes. Okay, so makeup then hair, I think. That's how I normally do it. Let me know about you guys. Oh, because I think there's like a whole, not a serious debate, but like I'm curious kind of debate of the order in which you get dressed, do your makeup, and do your hair. I get dressed first because in my head, I cannot do, sometimes I've had to change, but I cannot do a full face of makeup and then think about getting dressed and putting a shirt over it. No, I don't want to do that. Again, sometimes I'll get changed, but like in general, I get dressed, then do my makeup, then do my hair. Let me know in the comments what your order is. That's my order. But anyway, so yeah, we're just gonna do the Aquaphor on the face. By the way, I did lighten my hair. If you didn't watch my last video, I mentioned that I had a couple updates and one of them is that I lightened my hair. You'll see it when I let my hair down later. Okay, but let's go to my room and do my makeup. And there are just like a couple like mindset updates that I wanna share with you guys while I do my makeup. So let's go in there. I need a LaCroix because my skin feels dry, but also my mouth feels dry. So let's grab a LaCroix, do my makeup quick, and then I'll just like give you some updates. Hi, okay, so the mindset stuff that I wanna talk about, I might just read some of it first and then kind of just chat about it a little bit while I do my makeup. So, okay. I think I'm titling this video something along the lines of making a promise to myself. And again, I'm just gonna like read this and then I'll explain. Okay, so I mentioned in my last video that I got a part-time job, and so that on top of YouTube and just on top of like other stuff going on in my life, I'm very extra busy now. Even though it's all good stuff, I'm very, very busy now. And honestly, I have not really been prioritizing things properly. It's only really been like a month so far of being this super busy, but I have not been prioritizing things properly, not in a long-term way at least, which means I still have to figure out my priorities better. So I'm making a promise to myself that I'm still going to take care of myself and make healthy decisions, not prioritize myself or put myself first. I do not believe in that at all because I don't think that that's biblical at all. God first, then others, then ourselves. And so I'm gonna make sure that I'm putting God first and that I put effort into my life in a way that He wants me to, while also making sure that I take care of myself in a healthy way. And I need to find a healthy balance between all of it. And so a couple of the things that I wrote down in terms of like taking care of myself, because again, I can talk about this stuff a lot. I know I have talked about this stuff a lot. I do think there's a difference between taking care of yourself and making healthy decisions versus everything's about me. You know, and I don't believe in the everything's about me mindset. I just don't. I don't think that's biblical. I don't think it's godly. I don't at all. I just want to make sure that I'm at least still making sure that I'm eating enough, making sure that I'm sleeping enough, making sure that I'm prioritizing my time with God, things like that, you know, and then definitely still putting effort into all the things that I know that God wants me to be doing, because I just got so busy, like kind of overnight. And again, even though it's like all really good, busy stuff, you know, like I mentioned that I got this new part-time job that I love. I'm still doing YouTube and I'm doing a bunch of other stuff as well. And so even though it's all good stuff, it's still just a lot. And it's one of those things of sometimes we don't realize that even good things can potentially be a distraction from God if we don't prioritize things correctly. It's just so easy to kind of like get caught up in the day-to-day. You know, when you have a family to take care of, when you have a house to take care of, when you have errands to run, when you have jobs, you know, like all these things. And for me, at least, I have noticed that I can get caught up in those things. I got to get ready for work. I got to go to work. I have to film video right after. I have to edit right after. I have these 12, 14-hour days. And then, then I have to clean my room. And then I still have to do laundry and cook and make sure that I'm eating and sleep at some point, Again, so even though it's all good and I'm so grateful for it, I just have not figured out the balance there yet. I haven't figured out the balance yet of how to work both of these jobs, YouTube and my other job. It is about 60 hours a week. And then on top of that, again, I think 2 nights ago, I slept for 2 hours and 50 minutes. That's not healthy, And sometimes I'm just kind of grabbing a snack and eating that for breakfast. That's not healthy, And so sometimes it's easy to get caught up in the things that we really think that we have to do to survive, that we almost put on the back burner, the things that are healthy for us and the things that God needs us to do. I don't want to be the kind of person who's so busy with my day-to-day life that it's if I have time later, then I'll read my Bible. I don't want to do that. I don't want to be one of those people. But honestly, I've kind of been the last month or so. And I know I need to give myself some grace because it already happened. I can't change it. But at least now I'm really aware of what's going on and I need to make these changes. And so some of the changes that I'm going to make are that I need to just honestly, one of the biggest things I have to do is get my priority back to focusing on God more, to talking to him more, to praying more, to reading my Bible more, all that kind of stuff. And again, put that first, not put everything else first and then spend time with God. It's that I need that time with God to be the number one priority and then figure out everything else around it, So the first thing that I want to do is have 1 hour in the morning that is my Bible time, prayer, journaling, my devotionals, all that kind of stuff for an hour every morning. I need to prioritize that and I need to make sure that I'm starting my day off like that. Because again, I understand how easy it is to wake up and be like, all right, I got to rush around. I got to get the food ready. I got to pack my lunch. I got to get ready for work. I got to go. I want to just make sure that I wake up earlier than that so that I can spend about an hour a little slower, a little calmer. I wake up, I take a shower to kind of help me wake up a little bit more. And then I just spend, about an hour reading my Bible, journaling, stuff like that. And then the next thing is that I definitely need to take care of my health more. And even my appearance, the fact that my nails aren't done. I know this is such a personal preference, but I like to be someone that my nails are always done and that my hair is always done, And so my nails were done a lot, but the last couple days they've just had no polish on them or anything. And so I definitely want to have my nails done all the time. I just do them myself. And I just want to make sure that my hair is done and stuff, because honestly, sometimes I'll do my hair and then I'll film and I'll watch a video and I'll be like, oh, my hair was not good in that video, So I just want to be a little bit more aware of my appearance because that is just something that I enjoy doing, and that I think is beneficial. So I want to do that. And then some of these things I'm going to continuously talk about because I haven't exactly even figured out how I'm going to do them yet. But the next things on the list, and then we're going to get into doing my makeup, is that I need to work on being calmer and less stressed. At work, I don't feel stressed. I don't feel anxious. I feel fine. I feel good. I feel great. I really enjoy my job. It's almost like after work or on my days off, it's I have to really, and I've talked about this, I need to learn more about how to stay calm and do all that kind of stuff, And so I haven't really been too stressed. But I put that on there because sometimes, maybe once a week, I will get really, really stressed. And so I definitely want to work on that. The next thing's really important. I need to work on not overwhelming or overextending myself. I love discipline and pushing myself so much, but sometimes if I do it incorrectly, it could lead to burnout. And so I need to figure out how to be disciplined and push myself, but in a healthier way, so I don't lead to burnout. And the last thing that I wrote down is that I need to work on grace. I really need to work on accepting God's grace for me. Because sometimes I'll word it as I need to give myself grace, or sometimes other people will word that. And I'm I don't really know if that's it. I'm not sure if that's it because I don't know if that's something that we give to ourselves. And so I at least know my lips are so dry. My lips, my face, everything is so dry. I at least know that I need to get better at accepting God's grace. And stop being so hard on myself, stop, being so shameful about certain things. And again, I think that we can be disciplined and work really hard, but not to where it gets to burnout, not to where it gets to that I'm so hard on myself, that I'm just shameful about everything, There's definitely a healthy balance and a healthy line there. But sometimes, I'm a pretty black and white person. And so sometimes I just jump over to the other extreme where I get so unhealthy. And so I just really need to figure out a balance here. And so I just wanted to talk about it a little bit. I need to put this chapstick on. It's a Summer Fridays little lip balm in vanilla beige. I like that one a lot. Again, it's so interesting to think that there are so many good things in my life right now, but that even so many good things could still lead us away from God, lead us to being overwhelmed, and lead us to burnout. Like right now, I feel good. Right now, I feel good. I feel okay, you know, but I don't want to get to where I'm burnt out. I don't want to. And so I need to figure that out now. I need to figure that out now before I get burnt out. So you guys know that I did like a little personal retreat, like 6 weeks ago, and it was so good. I basically just took 3 days off in a row of no work, no social media, and like really like extra praying and extra reading my Bible. And I was outside and I was doing all this stuff and I loved it and it was great. And I really think it helped calm my heart a little bit. It helped reprioritize. But again, sometimes it can be so easy to go back into our old ways or to get distracted even by good things, you know? And so my job is incredible. Hanging out with you guys and doing YouTube is incredible. All the other stuff that I have going on right now, like there's so much good. And I know I keep repeating this part, but this is very important. And I really want to make sure that you're hearing me. Even good things can distract us from God. And that does not mean that we have to always get rid of the good things. Sometimes our distractions from God we have to get rid of. Sometimes, like with these things, obviously you have to know your relationship with God and you have to feel your own convictions yourself and know if God wants you to get rid of something. Because guess what? Sometimes God does want you to get rid of things that you think are good. But for me, I am very aware of my convictions. And I know that my job, not negatively convicted at all. I do think that God likes me in these positions and that he wants me in these positions. And so it's not that. It's not that he wants to take these away, because I'm very aware of those kind of feelings. It's not that he wants to take them away from me. It's that he just wants me to have these things and still prioritize him. And that's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. And so I do think that starting off every morning with my quiet time with him and with journaling and getting my thoughts out and stuff and doing my devotionals and things like that, I think can help throughout the rest of the day. And then I also really need to, I didn't put that on the list, but it's a very obvious, I need to sleep more. I have not been sleeping like at all. Kosas Revealer Concealer in the color 3.20. I really have not been sleeping. Yeah, I've just been like awake, like getting stuff done, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, okay, Katie, like I need to make sure, again, it's not prioritizing myself because I don't believe in that way, but it is just making healthy decisions for myself, you know? And so I forgot I had Aquaphor on my face. This is blending nice. I heard that concealer blends nice over Aquaphor, and I have done that before because I've put Aquaphor under my eyes before I put on concealer, but I never tried it on the rest of my face. But yeah, that looks nice. So anyway, yeah, it's just working on being a little calmer through things, and I definitely, honestly, need to take some things off of my plate, and so I need to figure that out. But I am still going to be doing YouTube, okay? I need to always make sure that that's clear. I am still going to be posting videos on YouTube and hanging out with you guys, absolutely. And so I just wanted to make that clear. But yeah, I just, need to figure out the balance, you know? And that's a word that I've always struggled with because I've always been such like an intense all or nothing, black or white kind of person. But again, in reality, like if I want to be healthy, there are some things that are extreme, right? Like my diet. My diet is very extreme because I have a lot of food allergies and stuff. But there are some things that it's like, Katie, you need to sleep. You need to sleep. And you need to just still make sure that you're having a healthy mindset, that you're having healthy focus, all that kind of stuff. So I think that looks pretty nice over the Aquaphor. It doesn't really look much different than it looks over my moisturizer. Okay, that's good. So yeah, that's all what's going on. You guys know that I love talking about this kind of stuff. I love working on my life. I love making changes. I love doing all that, you know, like I think I mentioned this in my last video that it might seem like, oh, Katie started a new job. She hasn't worked for someone else in years. Like that must take her so long to acclimate. It didn't. I actually acclimate very quickly to things, which is one of the reasons why change might not be like so scary to me. Like I change all the time, but I acclimate really quickly. Like after working there for a few days, even just while I was still training, I was like, oh yeah, no, this is a good fit. I'm here, I'm good. Everyone at the job is great. Like I really enjoy doing the work there, you know? And so I acclimate really quickly. And so this has nothing to do with that. This has nothing to do with like, oh, you'll get used to your new job, blah, blah. It's like, no, I got used to my new job after 3 days. So yeah, it's not all that. I need to drink this, hold on. So yeah, it's not that I just need to acclimate or anything like that because I already have. It's more just I need to find that healthier balance. That's all I need to do. This is the e.l.f. Waterproof Instant Lift Brow Pencil in the color neutral brown. Yeah, neutral brown. This has a thicker tip. So if you want those hair-like strokes, you're not gonna get this, but it is waterproof, which I like, so it's not gonna smudge throughout the day. And I think like if you have thicker brows, it just kind of fills them in kind of nicely. And it's $4. Wait, why am I doing my eyebrows first? I didn't put on bronzer yet. I always do bronzer first because I like to get my bronzer like up in here. Whatever. So yeah, I'm curious, you know, like if you started a new job or if you got married or if you had a child, like if you had like a big life-changing event that made you a lot busier than you used to be, I'm curious what helped you. What helped you still keep your focus on God? What helped you still take care of yourself? Because again, I think that this is common. I think it's common that when you go through a big life change, even though I like change and I acclimate quickly, I still think it's common to kind of like have to reprioritize and rebalance things. And it might take months, it might take years, depending on what the change is. And so if you've gone through this and you have figured out that certain things have helped you, please let me know in the comments. I would love to read. I know we're all different, but I would still love to hear what helped you, because I do think that what is going to help me is just spending more time with God purposefully in the morning. I think that's going to be a really big one. And then making sure that I sleep more. I think those are going to be like two of the biggest ones for me. And so, how are my eyebrows? They're good. Okay. What bronzer do I want to use? But yeah, I am still taking a Sabbath. But again, like I'm so busy that even on the Sabbath, here's the thing. I think it might be like expected to be like, oh, you're so busy, so you must love resting on the Sabbath. I'm the opposite, where I'm so busy that, and I've talked about this before, but like that I'm so busy and I love being busy and I love working, that when I have a purposeful day not working and a purposeful day where I'm supposed to be resting, that's very hard for me. It's very hard for me. And so again, that's just still something that I'm working on. I have been working on it. And there have been some Sabbaths over the last like few months that definitely have been calmer than others. But the last few weeks, it's just like I'm so busy throughout the week, and I like being busy, that by the time I hit the Sabbath, I'm like, wait, like I don't know how to rest. I don't know how to do it, you know? So again, it's just like, even though I acclimated quickly mentally, I still need to just find that balance. I'm gonna stop talking about it now. I think I've talked enough. You guys know I love talking about this stuff, so I can like keep explaining forever, but I think I've talked about it enough. I also put too much bronzer on my brush. This is the Milani Cheek Kiss in Hey Honey. I'm gonna need a new one of these soon. I hit pan. There's a hair in there, so I'm not going to show you because I got to get a tissue to get it out. But I like that. But I need a different brush because I put too much on. And then a little mascara, Falsies Lash Lift. Love this one. Get this hair out of my face. Thank you. With this mascara, I almost always get some on my eyelid. Is there like a trick? It's like, can you see? I just wait until my eyelashes are drier and then I just take a damp Q-tip. But yeah, I always get mascara on my eyelids. I think they have those like little like guards you can put on, but I don't know if it might be worth getting one. I don't know. Okay, I will remove that mascara soon. Okay, but now I'm gonna put earrings on and then we're just gonna do my hair. We're gonna curl it with a curling iron. I've been doing that a lot more recently, and I think that might be my favorite way that I wear my hair. So I'm gonna do that. But I also did recently get heatless curl things to try that because that's healthier for the hair. So we're not gonna do that today, but I'm just gonna curl my hair quick and then the video's over, because then we're done getting ready. Okay, but let's go in the bathroom. Let me get earrings, hold on. I'm just gonna put these on, these big ones that I wear all the time that I love. That I don't remember where I got them from. I don't remember. It was either TJ Maxx or Amazon. I think it was TJ Maxx, I think. Okay, that's on, all good. Let me put on a little bit of color on my lips. Let's just use this little mini Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip in the color Rose. Just a little. Okay. All right, let's go do my hair. I really don't like that my slippers make that sound. think my slippers might be dirty. I have accidentally worn them outside a couple times recently. Okay, I did take like a 5-minute break to let this heat up, and I had a snack and had a LaCroix. Okay, so now let's just do my hair. If you haven't seen my hair yet, because it is a pretty drastic change. So if you have not seen my hair yet, get ready. I might end up toning it a little bit darker in like a month or two to more of like a true like light brown. Anyway, this is my new hair. Okay, we're just gonna curl it. I'll just show you 2 minutes of this to show you how I curl my hair. So I did wash my hair yesterday and I already put in the heat protectant and all that kind of stuff. So let me just brush it out. Here's the thing. My hair is dry. It has been dry for as long as I can remember. But after just lightening it, because we did have to bleach it, it's drier now. And so I am going to order like a deep conditioner kind of thing. See if that helps because it is just very dry. It's like pretty knotty and stuff. And so I just need to get a couple new products, but I did already switch over. I mentioned that I needed a new shampoo and conditioner because I was almost out, and because I wanted to try a different brand that was a little bit cleaner. And so I did get this Seen, S-E-E-N. I got their shampoo, conditioner, I got their leave-in products, I got a bunch of their stuff, but I've only been using it for like a couple days. And so I don't have like a full review yet, but so far so good. And yeah, but they do have like a deeper conditioner that I'm gonna get to use as a mask, like a hair treatment, in hopes that we can make my hair a little less dry. So anyway, I just wrap it around and I hold it on for like 12 seconds or so. And then I just let it go. And here's the thing, I did buy little clips because I hear that if you clip your curl, it will last a little bit longer, because the curls on the front of my face and on the top of my hair, they last all day. They last for a couple days. But the back of my hair, like all of this, the curls will drop basically by the time that I'm done curling the rest of my hair. They drop so fast. And so I did hear, depending on the products, of course, I can hairspray them, I need to buy a new hairspray, blah, blah, blah. But also I heard that if you clip them, it might help them. I clipped them yesterday and it didn't really help. So I don't know, I'm gonna keep trying. But anyway, that's that curl. I'm going to let it sit like that for at least a couple minutes before I brush it through. So I basically just do that around my whole head, and then I just kind of brush them through with my fingers. So I'm not gonna film all of this. I'm just going to do this exact thing around the rest of my hair. I also hear like if you hold them in your hand and you let them cool down a little bit, that could help them last longer. We'll see. I'm gonna try a couple different techniques. Also, I have no idea what brand this is. I think I got it at TJ Maxx 6 years ago. I have no idea. Let me just show you one more. And I personally do all of my curls away from my face, so towards the back. I just wrap it around. The end of this is not hot. I mean, it's a little hot, but it's like plasticky at the end, so I can touch it and it's okay. Okay, I'm gonna shut the camera off for the next 5-10 minutes because this takes me about 10-12 minutes or so to curl all of my hair. So I'm gonna go finish that and I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Okay, so I did most of my hair. This is what it looks like right now before I brush out the curls. This is what it looks like. And then I'm just gonna do this top part on camera. Just brush it out. Also, I was thinking, while I had the camera shut off, I'm like, wait a minute. Since I put in heat protectant yesterday, it may have been the day before, but since I put heat protectant in, does that last until I wash it out? Or do I have to add more every single time I heat style my hair? I think I always just assumed it lasted until I wash my hair again, but I might need to add more. I don't know, but mine's a liquid, so I don't want to add that to dry hair. I don't know. Anyway. Okay, so I just do looser curls at these top parts because again, these curls last a lot longer, but also near my face, I don't want that like super tight curl. Anyway, here's my hair. I think I got all of it. I think I mostly got all of it, but see how this is already dropping right here? Can you see? Anyway, I am gonna get like a finishing spray. If you have a favorite, like really light hold hairspray, like a flexible hairspray, please let me know in the comments, especially if it's a cleaner brand, because the brand Seen that I have all their other products, they don't make a hairspray. Okay, so now I'm going to brush out these curls just with my hands. And I'm gonna brush out the front a little bit more than the back because again, these curls stay longer, so I'm gonna brush them out more. And the back doesn't stay as long, so I'm gonna brush it out less in hopes that it just stays a little bit longer. Anyway. Okay, how's that? But see, like some of this under here, look, like this is straight already. So anyway. But yeah, I've been wearing my hair like this more often the last few weeks, and I really like it. I really like it a lot. Okay, oh, I need to take the mascara off my eyelids. Hold on, and I need to unplug this because I'm done. I'm done with my hair, so unplug that. Okay, I just take a Q-tip. My slippers, I just have to wash them, I guess. My floor's not sticky, so I don't know. Anyway, Q-tip, just get it a little wet, and then I mean, I need the mirror, but I just kind of like do this where the mascara is. But I do like to wait until the rest of my mascara is dry if I can. And also still be pretty careful so I don't take my mascara or the rest of my makeup off. There we go, all better. Okay, but I think that's going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed hanging out with me a little bit today, doing a get ready with me, but also just being honest with you guys about some mindset things that I'm going to be working on. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I also hope that you're subscribed for some videos like this and also like some day trip videos, travel videos, food videos, a bunch of stuff over here. So I really hope that you're subscribed. And yeah, I guess it's going to be it. Thank you again for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. I love you. Jesus loves you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.